Imagine a city with no name, no roads leading in, no mail, no map. A place where thousands of people lived, but officially never existed. This wasn't fiction. This was City 40. The most secret city in the Soviet Union, and for decades, the world didn't even know it was there. Right after World War II, Joseph Stalin had one mission: build the atomic bomb before America does it again. So in 1946, deep inside the Ural Mountains, Soviet scientists began constructing a city that didn't exist on any map, Ozyorsk. But inside Soviet documents, it was only known by a code name, City 40. Everyone who entered had to sign lifelong secrecy agreements. No one could leave without government permission. Even their families couldn't know where they lived. It was surrounded by armed guards and double-layered barbed wire fences. The people inside, scientists, engineers, soldiers, and their families, chosen to create the Soviet Union's first nuclear weapon. Inside the walls, life looked perfect. Shiny streets, playgrounds, theaters, and food. Luxuries rare in post-war Russia. Residents called themselves the elite of the Soviet Union. But outside, they didn't exist. Their letters were censored. Their ID cards erased their true address. Officially, they lived in Chelyabinsk 40, a fake postal code. Children grew up thinking the fences were normal. Many believed they were being protected from the dangerous world outside. But the truth was, they were the danger, living next to one of the most contaminated places on Earth. In 1957, disaster struck. A storage tank holding radioactive waste exploded, releasing more radiation than the Chernobyl disaster that came decades later. The explosion covered over 20,000 square kilometers with radioactive fallout. Entire villages vanished. Tens of thousands were evacuated in silence. The Soviet government denied it ever happened. For 30 years, the world didn't know about the Kishtim disaster because City 40 simply didn't exist. It wasn't until the fall of the Soviet Union in the 1990s that outsiders finally learned the truth. Journalists and former residents revealed the extent of contamination. Lake Karachay, near the city, was so radioactive that standing by its shore for just an hour could kill you. To this day, the lake is considered the most polluted spot on Earth, and yet people still live in Ozyorsk, descendants of those original nuclear pioneers. Many still believe they served a noble mission, even if the world had forgotten them. City 40 was proof of how far nations will go for secrecy, to hide what they fear, and to control what they create. It wasn't on the map, but it shaped the world. Because sometimes the most important places on Earth are the ones no one is allowed to see.